Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Can I say you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance Thank you. Smile. Smile a lot. Smile often. I know most speeches do not begin like this, but smile. When I look back on the class of 2024 at Walt Whitman High School, what I will remember most is that they made us smile. They made us smile in the halls as they joked around with us. They made us smile in the classrooms as they impressed us with their candid honesty and their analytical thought. They forced us to smile on the fields, in the gyms, and in this very room as they exhibited some of the most incredible musical, artistic, and athletic talent that we've ever seen from a graduating class at Walt Whitman High School. And they made us smile after hours in their club meetings and their community service involvements as they showed us what it truly means to be well-rounded. They make us smile. So what I ask tonight is that none of us ever take smiles for granted. Let's look at this a little more closely. Here are some thoughts on smiles and smiling. Smiling can make you feel better. Smiling is an amazing thing. The more you smile, the better you feel. The better you feel, the more you smile. Former world language teacher at Whitman, Miss Rose Bonnell, once told me, there's really no good reason not to walk around each day and smile. And I've remembered that to this day. She's also one of my neighbors, so she walks by my house and I have to smile. It's not easy to smile when you're mowing the lawn on a 100-degree day and sweating. Another thought, smiles can make others feel comfortable. Your smile will give you a positive countenance that will make people feel comfortable around you. The impressions we make in life are so important. Students, you have made such positive impressions on us. I continue and urge you to continue to search for these opportunities no matter where life takes you. Have an impact on others. Lastly, smiles can transcend barriers. A smile is able to transcend all languages and cultural barriers. This is where we can see the greatest impact. In an ever-changing world with new rules, a myriad of dispositions and competing perspectives, and the influence of social media, we all need to stand as beacons for tolerance, understanding, and ultimately respect and care for one another. And the smile is a perfect way to start your journey along that lifelong path. Whitman class of 2024, keep making others smile, and you'll appreciate your own life and the lives around you so much more. Now let's put this all together, and what does this have to do with what this whole night is about? Senior Awards Night brings together two important groups of individuals in our community. On the one side, we have our smiling, talented, deserving seniors who've worked diligently and in doing so have shown commitment to themselves and to their futures. And on the other hand, community members who are demonstrating the utmost of support, respect, and love for our students as they not only sponsor monetary awards, but they also take time out of their busy schedules to be here to present those awards face-to-face to the student recipients. In almost all cases, these award sponsors have never even met the student recipients, but still they continue to give to our school each year, because of some bond that they've formed with Walt Whitman High School. Some are alumni or have raised children in the district and in the community. Some are sons and daughters of teachers who have given their lives to our educational community. Some are residents of our community who have come to understand that the value of education has in the lives of South Huntingtonians. It's big impact. Regardless of why they do what they do, they are all here helping to foster and cultivate a humanity within our community that is special. Students, the scholarship sponsors are here to make you smile tonight. Sponsors, I assure you that this is a group of students to smile about. Now, some of you may be saying, how is a simple smile really going to make my life different? Well, a smile sets a tone for one's whole outlook. An outlook that refuses to give in to negative aspects of our society and our lives. Rather, an outlook that is optimistic and looks towards great new opportunities and a better future for all. Seniors, my last bit of advice is remain optimistic, and hold on to hope always. As I wrote in many of your yearbooks this week, no matter what life throws your way. University of Massachusetts alumnus John Jacobs, I think he was the co-founder of Life is Good. He once said, "Optimism is the most courageous choice you can make, especially when faced with adversity." I said this quote last year, I'm going to repeat it again. Listen to it. Optimism is the most courageous choice you can make, especially when faced with adversity. Seniors, be courageous, be optimistic, keep smiling, and the world is yours for the taking. So now let's get back to how speeches are supposed to begin. Members of the Board of Education, don't forget to smile. South Huntington administrators and staff, keep smiling many times a day each day. Parents, guardians, community members, and friends, smile knowing that you have made a difference in the lives of our students and that they've achieved much due to that influence. And students, thank you for always making us smile. Congratulations, Walt Whitman High School class of 2024. I would like to quickly take this opportunity to thank two individuals who make this evening possible. Scholarships fall under the guidance of our counseling center, and so I'd like to thank Mr. Corey Blair for all his work organizing the evening. Please tell the crazy lady in the back to sit down. I'd also like to acknowledge Mr. Blair's secretary, Mrs. Tara Marcinsuck. Tara maintains communication with our scholarship sponsors and helps coordinate a massive scholarship database. Thank you both. So let's get started. The awards being recognized tonight are all monetary awards. In the graduation program, we will acknowledge the hundreds of other scholarships, certificates, monetary awards, and honors that this great senior class has earned. So please welcome to present the Huntington Manor Fire Department scholarships, Chief Glidden, Assistant Chief Scott Clunan, Maria Groh, Risa Pastori, and Lieutenant Bedell Stagier.
Good evening. It's an honor to be here to honor these students and parents for guiding them to this moment. Every year, the Huntington Manor Fire Department awards 10 scholarships for deserving seniors of our local high schools. It is one of the ways in which the Huntington Manor Fire Department can pay tribute to members that are no longer with us. There are 5 scholarships awarded as memorials to honor members that have passed away due to illness or accidents, and there are 5 that are awarded in honor of members that have made a supreme sacrifice and died in the line of duty. These members passed away helping their community. All of the awardees tonight will receive a scholarship that was set up by family and friends to honor the memories of these members. The purpose of these scholarships is not to only honor them, but to continue the legacy of service that was such a large part of their lives for so many years. In this way, their service to the people will continue even after their passing. Because of these reasons, it is our hope that tonight's awardees go on to pursue their dreams and goals, and that somewhere along the way they find a way to serve their communities, just as the person named on their award. I'd like to give a quick mention to the people these awards are named after. Honorary Chief Nicholas Marzan. Marzan passed away after sustaining injuries at the scene of a structure fire at the Knights of Columbus Hall. Chief Ernest Canning. Chief Canning passed away from injuries sustained after trying to board a fire truck. He was struck by a passing vehicle. Honorary Chief Lloyd Coughlin. Chief Coughlin was performing his duties as a residential fire on Hilaire Drive, where he collapsed and passed away the next day. Honorary Chief Richard Holtz. Chief Holtz passed away at a commercial structure fire on Depot Road. He passed away while looking for trapped victims. Chief Peter Nelson. Chief Nelson passed away on September 11th while trying to rescue victims in the Twin Towers. Ex-Chief Alan Bailey and Vito Altieri both passed away after illness. Both were longtime members of the department and were elected to serve as chief of department with pride and distinction.
All right, I will be presenting the scholarships, and then actually Chief of Department Jimmy Glynn will be presenting them. The 2024 Huntington Manor Fire Department scholarships, the Line of Duty Memorial Scholarships. The Chief Peter A. Nelson Award goes to Delana Steenson. The Honorary Chief Richard Holst Scholarship goes to Emily Goldberg. The Chief Ernest Koenig Sr. Scholarship goes to John Lenine. The firefighter Nicholas Morazan Scholarship goes to Alex Seeloff. The firefighter Lloyd Coughlin Scholarship goes to Deanna Valentin. Okay, these are the member memorial scholarships. Ex-Chief Vito Altieri Scholarship goes to Angelina Licklecken. Did I spell that right? Ex-Chief Alan Bailey Scholarship goes to Kayla McCann. The Huntington Manor Memorial Scholarship goes to Emma Creighton. I'd like to call Maria Groh to present the firefighter Frank Groh Scholarship.
Frank Groh Memorial Scholarship has been established by the Huntington Manor Fire Department and Frank's family to honor the memory of our departed brother. Its purpose is to honor his life, preserve his memory, and to continue his legacy of service to the community, his love of family, and his friends. Frank graduated from Walt Whitman High School in 1991. During his time at Whitman, he played football and baseball. He is remembered fondly by the teachers and coaches whom he touched while he was a student athlete. Shortly after, he joined the family construction business, turning houses into homes, making Huntington a better place to raise our children. In 1994, at the age of 22, he joined the Huntington Manor Fire Department and remained a faithful member until he answered his last alarm in 2022. During those 27 years, Frank was fully committed to our department and our community. In 1995, he was Probationary Firefighter of the Year. In 1999, he earned a unit citation for fighting the West Hills Road fire. Throughout those years, he served on the training and Christmas tree committees. Frank was a devoted son, brother, cousin, uncle, and a faithful friend who could always be counted on. To anyone who needed him, he was always there. To be his friend was to be part of his family. I'm honored to award Frank's scholarship to Christopher DeLeo. You can come up. I'm not done yet. Christopher is someone who exemplifies all the qualities Frank had. He is kind, positive, and always has a smile on his face. As a member of the varsity basketball team, you couldn't ask for a better teammate. He is a selfless player who's been dedicated to not only his team but also to community service. As a member of the National Honor Society and Principals List, he is sure to accomplish great things in his academic future. Like Frank, he will continue to bless many with his friendship throughout his life. Christopher, Frank would be proud to support you in pursuing your dreams. Good luck and God bless.
All right, last but not least, I'd like to call up Risa Pastore, the mom of junior firefighter Marissa Pastore, for her award.
Tonight I have the great honor of presenting the Marissa Pastore Scholarship. She was my daughter. She was a firefighter, an honorary member of the Huntington Manor Junior Fire Department. She's from a long line of firefighters. Many of them you know, Michael Pastore, who works here at the firehouse, at the high school. She was never afraid to be selflessly who she was. She dressed funny. She laughed. She was full of life. She passed away in 2015 at the age of 14 from leukemia. She faced life and challenges with bravery. And tonight I have the honor of presenting her scholarship to Drew Shaneberger, who exemplifies all the things that she was.
To present the Scope Award, please welcome our President of the Board of Education, Mr. Nick Ciapetta, and our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Vito D'Elia.
All right, good evening, everyone, and congratulations to all of our scholarship recipients tonight. It's going to be a wonderful night, and the class of 2024 has so much to be proud of. Tonight, Dr. D'Elia and I have the honor of presenting the Scope Member District Scholarship to someone who always makes us smile, a student who we're always excited to see, and someone who's a true ambassador for Walton High School and our entire community. It's someone who has truly loved their 4 years of Walton High School, and we wish they could stay a lot longer, and who has given so much back to the community and the students, and truly one of the finest students that I have ever met.
2024 Scope Award goes to, no one's surprised, Jaron Smullian.
Representing the Rotary Club of Huntington, we have Ford Spilsbury, Kelly Smith, and Lynn Plunkett. Can I please have Angelina Licklicken come up here, John Lanine, and Caitlin Mondry.
You guys can come a little closer. Good evening. This is Kelly Smith. This is Lynn Plunkett. I'm Ford Spilsbury. We're members of the Rotary Club of Huntington. Last year, we started a scholarship here at Whitman and gave 2 scholarships. This year, we decided to up the challenge and award 3. Rotary Club has been around for almost 100 years in Huntington. It's part of an organization that believes in service above self. So when we were reading through all the resumes and applications, it was looking for students that we thought have done great things while they're at Whitman, but also when they get out of Whitman will continue to do the same. So Lynn, I'll start off with you.
All right, thank you very much. And I'm going to start off talking about John just a little bit here. I came up here earlier than this. I have to say, when I was reading reports about the students, there we go. Thank you very much. All right. One of the things about John is that the service above self motto of the Rotary seems to be what he is living all through high school, if I can think of it that way. With his sister, he co-founded the Wildcat Food Pantry. All right. He was able to get $30,000 from. Thank you very much. All right. And at the beginning, less, but now on his report, he was saying they're serving 50 families biweekly, something that he and his sister brought about. All right. I'm going to skip down to a lot of the things because he's done an awful lot in the service aspect of it, but there's a lot of other people to talk to. But I want you to hear what his goal is. He plans to go from the future to get financial degrees from Penn State. He wants to start a career in private equity. He wants to open his very own equity firm. All this is really, really good, isn't it? But here's what's even better. He says, all right, to invest, he wants his firm to invest in strong companies that share the goal of helping move the world forward to make it a better and cleaner place. Thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Kelly Smith. As an alumni of Walt Whitman High School, class of 2006, it is my extreme honor and pleasure here to speak about Angelina. Angelina is truly an exemplary example of service above self. As the recipient of this year's Service Above Self Scholarship, she really has had a positive impact on her community through her actions of service, not only her community here at Walt Whitman, but the greater Huntington community. As a member of the Ambassadors Club, as well as student leadership, she encourages others by giving her time to help diverse populations develop relationships. In another one of her leadership roles as the founder and president of Whitman Rescue Paws, which I love. This is now the second year in a row we've given a scholarship to somebody starting their own club, and I think that takes a lot of real initiative to do that and create a place for your peers to get involved in the community as well. She volunteers at her church as well as truly caring, and what so many of her teachers said, stated she's brilliant, dedicated, driven, curious, personable, giving, and a true leader. I agree with these qualities. She will help to lead and positively impact whatever communities she comes in contact with. As she heads off to Stevens Institute of Technology in the fall to study mechanical engineering, her future peers will sure to be positively impacted by a truly service-driven individual as she continues to learn from mentors and peers and continues to mentor her peers in the future. We are extremely honored to give you the Huntington Rotary Club Service Above Scholarship this evening.
Our third recipient is Caitlin Mundry. Caitlin was the freshman class president, senior chief editor of the yearbook, member of the National Helpers, and a member of the School Ambassador Club. Just some of the ways that she spent her last 4 years here at Whitman. A founding member of Girls Empowerment Movement, which strives to empower women and girls to reach their full potential worldwide. One of her teachers wrote, quote, "She's a powerful and subtle force. She embodies all the extraordinary characteristics one would hope for in any person." That's pretty powerful in my mind. We wish you luck as you move on to college, off to Hofstra, the Honors College for Fine Arts. Caitlin Mondry.
John, I might need a job in a couple of years. Is Lenine Equities on Indeed.com? Where am I going to find you? Okay. Representing Chef, the South Huntington Educational Foundation, Margie Shepard and Sheila Busey. Can I please have the following students up here? Caitlin Mondry, Lillian O'Phelan, Osmid Velasquez, and Dakota Madrid.
Good evening. I'm Margie. This is Sheila. South Huntington Educational Foundation. Our foundation works with the South Huntington community and our local businesses, raising funds and awareness in support of supplies that cannot be met through the general budget. Our main focus is art, music, dance, and stream programs. For example, in this building alone, we have provided an incredible recording studio, and plans have begun for an outdoor performance space, so be watching for that. Tonight, Chef is pleased to award scholarships to 3 deserving students who have shown interest, consistent in supporting their community through volunteering and participating in programs that are consistent with our Chef goals. The first recipient is Lillian O'Fallon. In addition to her studies and her membership in honor societies, Lillian is a South Huntington Public Library volunteer, camp counselor, and she manages to relax by playing guitar and, of course, singing in French. We all do that. And creating artwork. At the University of Delaware, she will be majoring in biomedical engineering with a special interest in prosthetics and hopes to target environmental studies. Congratulations. Our second awardee is Caitlin Mondry. After a series of concussions, Caitlin told us that she learned to see the world in a new light, and she plans to write and illustrate children's books as a model for change, especially with environmental subjects. She is senior editor of Xanadu, executive chief editor of the yearbook, and one of the founding members, as you've heard before, of GEM, among her many other school community activities that are way too numerous to mention. Congratulations. And now we have Osman Velasquez. Osman aspires to become a master electrician. His passions are boxing as well as reading. He volunteers and he works locally in retail. He has recently been awarded the Michael S. Curtin for citizenship here at Whitman and has been named Student of the Month in Physics, Science, and Business. Congratulations.
Lastly, it's my pleasure to present the James Caden Award. South Huntington community's outpouring of donations in our former Board of Education president's name allowed us to establish this special scholarship. It has been made possible by Jim's wife, Debbie, and their 2 sons, Bill and Jimmy, who are both past Whitman graduates. Our goal for this wonderful scholarship was to seek out a student that embodies similar qualities to Mr. Caden. In particular, dedication to being a good citizen, as well as demonstrating community awareness through volunteerism. This year's recipient is Dakota Madrid. Dakota has been a volunteer with the Suffolk County 2nd Precinct Explorers for the past 2 years, where volunteer extensions include the Fall Festival, Food Pantry, and Shop with a Cop. She is a member of the National Language Honor Society, Gardening Club treasurer, and a self-taught piano player. Dakota is also an athlete whose sports include basketball, badminton, and soccer. Dakota plans to pursue her academic interests in psychology and criminology at John Jay College. I believe Jim would be very proud of this year's recipient. Congratulations, Dakota.
To present the Gershow Recycling Environmental Conservation Scholarship, please welcome Brian LaHiff. Could I please have Jaden Morales Aparicio up here?
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2024. It's an honor to be able to share this evening with you. This year marks the 60th year that Gershow has been the leading recycler of scrap metal on Long Island. Gershow Recycling is proud to once again present its Environmental Conservation Scholarship to a graduating high school senior who intends to continue their studies in either engineering or environmental science. This year's recipient of the Gershow Recycling Environmental Conservation Scholarship is Jaden Morales Aparicio. Congratulations.
Parents, if you do want to take pictures, when you see this beautiful young lady get up with her camera, get right behind her. To present the Lead Your Legacy Scholarship, please welcome Danielle Alicia Adams and Gary Harris. Can I please have Chase Hinson and Tamia McKay up here?
Testing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Danielle Alicia Adams, and this is Gary Harris. We are members of the nonprofit, the Leaders of the New School. In our organization, there's 8 of us. Every year, the scholarship event for Walt Whitman and Huntington High School are the same day at the same time. So we have to divide and conquer. So the members not with us tonight are Kenny Charles, Jamar Jones, Amaru Jones, Randy Paul, Tyrese Betts, and April Adams. She is here in the audience. In addition to Gary and I being a part of this organization, we are also Walt Whitman High School alumni. I am class of I don't want to share because at this point it's a little over 10 years and I'm okay with not saying that, but Gary graduated in 2015.
I'm getting there though.
First and foremost, I would like to congratulate all of the students here and your families for being here. Fast and
Not working again. Oh, okay. We got it. On behalf of the Tri-CYA, I would like to congratulate all the seniors here. I would like to also congratulate the parents, the teachers, and the administrators that all helped them get to this point in their lives. The Tri-CYA is a private not-for-profit that runs in the communities of Huntington, South Huntington, and the Cold Springs Harbors. We offer programs for recreation, counseling, advocacy, and enrichment. Joseph Martone was a retired teacher as well as a coach. He volunteered with the Tri-CYA for over 26 years, as well as served as our board president. He was known as a person that was always helping someone. The Joseph Martone Scholarship is for those students dedicated and committed to academics, as well as unselfishness, dedication to their community, as well as teamwork with their other classmates and everybody that they are involved with throughout their high school career. I am honored to present these scholarships to John Lenine, who I've personally worked with his sister on the pantry, as well as Dianelli's Velis. I do apologize. There was one more recipient. She just can't be here tonight, and that'll be Charlotte Perlman.
To present the Wallace Protas Memorial Scholarship, please welcome Mitch Protas. Can I please have Venus Stewart up here?
Good evening, students, faculty, school leaders. Before I start, I'd just like to thank Mr. Varlamos, Mr. Blair, Ms. Marcinsuck, Ms. Lenine, and the entire Walt Whitman Guidance Department, without whom this award would not be possible. My father, Wallace Protas, taught math here in the South Huntington School District for 35 years. Throughout his tenure, he gave particular attention to those students that had difficulty grasping the concepts that he taught. Frequently, he gave of his free time after school to help those students improve in math. In 1990, 2 months short of retirement, he died tragically in an automobile accident. After his death, we set up this scholarship to recognize students that have improved their grades in the face of adversity. We've been recognizing the fine graduating students of Walt Whitman High School now for 34 years. It seems that every year it becomes tougher to choose the award recipient because every year the quality of applicants improves. This year, like most years, was a very difficult decision. This year's designee has distinguished herself by being a leader both in school and out. She's received several academic awards and achievements, including high honor roll all of her years here, that despite a very challenging curriculum with 10 AP courses. Her academic record, while continuously strong, improved each and every year at Whitman. She's demonstrated leadership across a number of clubs and different groups here at Whitman, too many to mention. She's an incredibly accomplished athlete, captain of her team, and holds multiple records in her sport, diving. She'll be studying biology, and her goal is to become a doctor so she can further expand her positive impact beyond the borders of this community. Please help me congratulate the 2024 award recipient of the Wallace Protas Memorial Scholarship Fund, Venus Stewart.
To present the Vincent Migliori Senior Memorial Scholarship, please welcome Natalie Migliori. Before I lower the microphone for Natalie, I would like to ask Ryan DeRobertis to come up here.
Okay. You're telling me not to touch it, but it's a little low. It's okay. All right. So every year, my family gives out the Vincent Migliori Memorial Scholarship in honor of my late grandfather, many of whom called Vinny. I talk to people for a living, and I find it's really hard for everyone to have the same opinion. Yet, when it comes to my grandpa, it's even harder to find someone that knew him whose eyes don't light up and tell their favorite story about him. And even though many stories I hear revolve around his time in Manhattan's meatpacking district as a wholesale meat packer and how he was always helping people out, he was much more than that. He was the son of Italian immigrants, a veteran and a businessman, but above all else, he was a brother, an uncle, a husband, and a dad, and my grandpa. He was a meticulous dresser, a self-taught guitarist, and an incredible artist. And yet, no matter how successful he was, he never lost touch with his roots. He was quiet, always generous, and compassionate. And in fact, one of my favorite stories about him is that one time he was sitting in a church when a little girl who was fundraising for a class trip approached him. She was asking for contributions so the class could afford to rent a bus to take the trip. My grandpa gave her $100, which completely covered the cost of the trip, but he wanted to remain anonymous, and he asked the girl not to tell her teacher who gave it to her. But of course, it was a lot of money back then, so the teacher couldn't believe it $100 was a lot, so she made the girl lead her to the donor. And my grandpa was embarrassed. He just wanted to give and do something nice, and he didn't want the recognition. But that was exactly who he was. It's just something that embodies who he was. Now, every year, the Migliore family gives this scholarship to one Walt Whitman High School senior, someone who reminds us of our loved one who we actually lost to pancreatic cancer. The student selected this year, Ryan DeRobertis, hello, is someone with a strong work ethic who is open-minded and truly seems to care for others. And even though he made high honor roll and he's a great student and he's part of National Honor Society, and I'm sure a lot of you are, that it goes a little bit beyond that. He works as a supermarket clerk. I hate to embarrass you. And he shared how he sees people struggle to choose between buying diapers and food. And when he decided he saw the struggle one too many times, he started keeping his debit card in his pocket so he could offer to pay the difference. And he even stood up to his coworkers who were making fun of the people struggling to make ends meet. And he probably didn't tell the story to get recognition in this way. Hello, here you are. But his empathy is admirable, and it very much aligns with who my grandpa was. So, congratulations. And we hear that you're planning on moving on to LIU Post and studying forensic science. But Ryan DeRobertis, thank you for how you serve your community. All right.
Presenting the Jack Whalen Memorial Scholarship, please welcome the Whalen family, Kelly, Marissa, Brianna, Jack, and Sabrina. May I please have Nicholas Hampton and Andrew Shaneberger up here.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kelly Whalen, and I am presenting the Jack Whalen Memorial Scholarship in honor of my husband who passed away September 24th, 2022. Jack graduated Walt Whitman High School in 1989. He then attended Ohio Automotive and Diesel School. He went on to become one of the top diesel mechanics on Long Island. He opened Accelerated Automotive Repair Shop 26 years ago in Huntington. He had a tremendous following, and it is still one of the most successful shops in the area. Jack was smart, hardworking, and loyal. He would give you the shirt off his back and never turn down the opportunity to help a friend, always putting everyone else above himself. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who is going to a trade vocational school or pursuing a degree or career in a field of work using their hands. The recipient must be of strong moral character, hardworking, respectful, and selfless. They must either be active in school, their community, or have a part-time job. Most of the students here know me because I am a para at Silaswood, and the class of 2024 is my first Silaswood class that is graduating. So in honor of your class, we are giving away 2 scholarships tonight. So our first recipient, Andrew Shaneberger, is very active in the community as a junior firefighter in the Huntington Manor Fire Department. He helps out in the school garage while holding a part-time job. He will be attending college in the fall to study automotive repair. Our second recipient, Nicholas Hampton, attends Wilson Tech for automotive repair. He started his love of mechanics by first fixing bikes, then quads, and then vehicles. He is a student who knew my husband, as he would frequently bring his truck to the shop to ask my husband for advice. Jack would always say he reminded him of himself when he was that age. He is very responsible and respectful. He has worked a part-time job for a few years, all while going to school. He would like to be his own boss someday, just like my husband. So please congratulate Nicholas Hampton and Andrew Shaneberger for winning the Jack Whalen Memorial Scholarship.
Representing the South Huntington Paraprofessionals Association, we have Mary Jane Lebrano, Kathy D'Souza, and Lizette Penaloza. Can I please have Isis Fernandez, Emmeline Morales Cruz, Delana Steenson, and Diana Lise Valise.
Good evening. Once again, we are here to celebrate you, the seniors of Walt Whitman, class of 2024, by presenting several scholarships from the South Huntington Teachers, Assistants, and Paraprofessionals. This June marks the end of your high school careers and the start of a new and exciting adventure in which we hope you never cease to achieve your goals and follow your dreams. Never give up. Work hard and keep your goals and dreams in sight. You are amazing people, and we are so very proud of all of you.
To present the Andrew J. Lupker Scholarship, please welcome Aiden Lupker. Can I please have Brittany Cisneros Campos and Alina Villarreal?
Test. Oh, that was loud. Okay. Good evening. My name is Aiden Lupker, and I'm presenting the Andrew Lupker Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is in honor of my late father, who passed away after a 6-year-long battle with pancreatic cancer in 2014. He was 42 years old and a Walt Whitman graduate of 1989, and left behind a wife and 3 kids who now had to go through life without him. It's been almost 10 years now, and the past decade has shown me that nothing can adequately prepare a child for having one of their major pillars of support taken away. I remember how lost and confused I felt watching such a strong person slowly succumb to disease. I remember the sudden weight of responsibility as the eldest child to help care for my family in his stead. I remember growing up both slowly and all too quickly, and eventually determining for myself who I was and who I wanted to be. It pains me greatly that I'll never be able to show him who I've become. As I entered high school in 2016, my mother, Christina Lupker, started this annual scholarship for seniors who have lost a parent like me and my siblings have. Through her tireless efforts to raise 3 kids on her own, she learned just how difficult this situation is for children and parents alike. I remember well how hard she worked to make this scholarship fund a reality, and it is thanks to her that these students can be recognized and rewarded for their perseverance in the face of such adversity. This year, we would like to award this scholarship and an honorable mention scholarship. First, the main scholarship. This will be rewarded to a student, Alina Villarreal, who lost their father at the age of 12. Oh. Rather than losing heart, she channeled her grief toward doing better in school, and over the years, she's gone above and beyond, excelling in Whitman's most difficult classes and branching out to many different clubs, positions, and service activities. I would list them, but there were too many of them. This student will be going to Stony Brook University in the fall, which is where I'm attending as well, and they're going on the pre-law track, and we hope that this helps her continue to excel. Proud to award her this scholarship. And then I would also like to award the Honorable Mention Scholarship. This student experienced a much more recent and sudden loss, but that hasn't stopped her from giving her all, both on the soccer field and in achieving her life goals. One of those is to become a teacher, and as an aspiring teacher myself, it always makes me happy to see another pursue this rewarding and important career. I am proud to be able to award this scholarship to Brittany Cisneros Campos.
Presenting the Ron and Linda Greenfield Memorial Scholarship, please welcome Amanda Deviney and Erica Jenkins. Don't wear your shoes out, but can I please have Caitlin Mondry up here?
My name's Erica Jenkins. I'm a graduate of Whitman from 91, and this is my sister Amanda Deviney, and graduated in 97. We'd like to make this an annual scholarship. It's our first year in honor of our parents who both recently passed away in the last couple of years, pancreatic cancer and uterine cancer. But my dad was a graduate of Pratt. He was an industrial designer, loved art and everything, industrial design, art. And our mom was a teacher in Half Hollow Hills, a 6th grade teacher, and was a lifelong teacher and learner. And so we'd like to give this scholarship to Caitlin, who we read her essay, and it just embodied our parents, her love of art, what she's been doing in her 4 years at Whitman, and we hope this helps a little bit in continuing your journey of learning and creating art.
Presenting the Linda Sepelak Early Childhood Education Scholarship, please welcome Kevin Sepelak. Brittany, please come back up. Brittany Cisneros Campos.
How are you doing? Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. Good evening, students, proud family members, and faculty. Thank you for giving me and my family an opportunity to present the Linda Sepelak Early Childhood Education Scholarship, a tribute to my mom's unwavering dedication to education and her impact on the lives of others. As her son, I stand before you with immense pride. My mother, Linda Sepelak, a kindergarten teacher at Oakwood Primary for 25 years, was not just a mother to me, but a guiding light, an unwavering support system, and an advocate for education. She was a lifelong caregiver, teacher that inspired hundreds of young minds just starting their educational journey. In retirement, my mom continued to teach by always providing a helping hand to her 6 grandchildren and until her death in 2021 after a long, courageous battle with cancer. This scholarship aims to support exceptional students who embody the values and qualities that define my mother's life. This scholarship is not merely a financial award, it is an opportunity to invest in the future of deserving individuals who share my mother's passion for education. In creating this scholarship, my family aims to create a lasting legacy that honors my mother's unwavering belief in the power of education. We hope that as each recipient succeeds in their academic and personal endeavors, they will continue to carry the torch of my mom's values. To the recipient of this scholarship, I congratulate you on this achievement. This scholarship not only recognizes your exceptional talents and dedication, but also serves as a reminder of the profound impact you can have on the lives of others. It is my family's hope that this award will inspire you and continue striving for greatness, to never settle, and to pay forward the kindness and support you have received. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all those who have contributed to making this scholarship a reality, especially the staff at Walt Whitman High School and South Huntington School District. Your generosity and commitment to education are invaluable in my family, and I thank you from the bottom of our hearts. It is my honor to award this scholarship to Brittany Cisneros Campos. Congratulations, and we wish you the best of luck.
Another mic swap.
Okay, the people who are going to present the Daniel Davis Memorial Scholarship are unable to join us this evening, so I'm going to present the winner of the Daniel Davis Memorial Scholarship, to one of my favorite people on campus, Brittany Cisneros Campos. Dr. Mueller, when the lamplighters come on stage, they don't announce. We're changing the set. Just pointing that out there. Okay. To present the Maureen Jeunesse Orchestral Music Award Scholarship, please welcome Mr. Thornton Jeunesse. Eliana Kazin, come on down.
Good evening. I'm honored to present this scholarship in the name and memory of my late wife, Maureen McGrath Jeunesse, graduate of Whitman back in 1967. She earned her music education degree at Ithaca College, then took a job teaching music in this district in 1971. She worked for her entire 36-year career, nearly 30 years of which were spent right here at Walt Whitman. She developed an award-winning orchestral music. Walt Whitman's Symphonic Orchestra and Chamber Ensemble attained the highest standard possible, a gold star with distinction, at a NISMA performance competition, both in the same year. The first time two groups from the same high school in New York State had ever attained that level. She then went on to accomplish this level award with these same two groups the second time several years later. She retired from South Huntington in 2007. More recently, the most rewarding experience in Maureen's life was to be chosen in October 2008 to be among the first class of Walt Whitman's Hall of Fame inductees. It is now my honor to give the Maureen Jeunesse Orchestral Music Award Scholarship in its 8th year to Eliana Kazin, one of the lead violinists of Whitman's Symphonic Orchestra and co-president of the Chamber Ensemble. Congratulations, Eliana.
Presenting the Andrew Garofalo Memorial Scholarship, please welcome Jackie Adio. May I please have Kieran Davis.
Good evening and congratulations to all the recipients tonight.
Miss Adio, Kieran was dangerous enough on the lacrosse field. I don't think you want to give him a sword. Can I have Chris Macaluso up here, please? One thing I love about when presenters don't show up is that I get to do this and I have no idea what these awards are about. So this is the Appliance World of Huntington Award. Did you buy a refrigerator recently? No. Come here. No joke. This is called the Appliance World of Huntington Community Service Award, and I can say that we started this school year, right, at Applebee's in August, was that? At a breakfast fundraiser, and we were there for hours and hours. His band was playing, and that's just what he does. He takes his talent on the road, so congratulations to Christopher Macaluso. To present the Colin M. Gilmartin Memorial Scholarship, please welcome Patty and Mike Gilmartin. And I have Alina Villarreal and Andrew Shainberger.
Good evening. Congratulations to all the scholarship recipients tonight and to the class of 2024. My wife, Patricia, and I want to wish you guys nothing but the best of luck in your future. This is the third year we're giving away the Colin M. Gilmartin Scholarship Award, and our son's been gone now for 32 months, and it really doesn't get any easier. I've been sitting in that seat for the last 20 minutes, nervous as you can imagine. Anyway, we're here to honor two worthy recipients of the class of 2024. But we also want to educate and let you know a little bit about our son, Colin. Colin was a graduate of Walt Whitman High School in 2016, He attended SUNY Binghamton for the business and accounting school, and after 4 years received his degree, and then decided to go on and get an accelerated master's in 1 year. Colin was 23 years of age. He had a job at an accounting firm, a girlfriend who he loved and told us many times that she was the one. On October 30th of 2021, my wife and I received the worst news any parent could possibly receive. Our son was taken from us by a substance that we really did not know. 32 months ago, if you would have told me fentanyl, I would have not known anything about it. But sadly, right now, my wife and I know more about fentanyl than we wish to know. We visited the Drug Enforcement Agency in Washington, D.C. several months ago and spoke to the director of fentanyl awareness. And the director showed us the lobby of the DEA agency with thousands of photographs, 3x5, of people who died from fentanyl overdose. The ages ranged from 2 to their mid-80s. And in the year of 2021, according to the DEA website, 108,000 Americans died from fentanyl. One of those was our son. Fentanyl can be disguised in illegal drugs or fake pills, or even to look like candy or a gummy, and you just don't know. Our son was a good person. He had his whole life ahead of him, and that is not the main reason that we are here tonight, but it is the secondary reason to alert students, parents, and educators alike. Please think about what you're doing. Don't succumb to peer pressure. Just think of the ones that you love and that you might leave behind by one bad decision. And with that being said, I'm going to let my wife, a 1984 alum, give the names of our scholarship winners this year.
One final note. Smart choices. Do not trust anybody. I hate to say it that way, but it truly is. You know you're smart kids. You're graduating from Walt Whitman High School, one of the premier high schools in all of the United States, as far as I'm concerned. You know what the right thing is to do and make smart choices. Congratulations to everybody.
Presenting the Don Haber Sportsmanship Scholarship, Ms. Cindy Haber. Okay, they're going to make me call her up. Megan Rankle, come here.
Good evening. Oh, there you go. I'm presenting this award in memory of my husband, Don Haber. Don was a lifelong tennis player and an active coach in our community. Most would agree that his claim to fame was that he was a fierce competitor, but he was also a gentleman on and off the court, which is why this award is about sportsmanship. This year's recipient, Megan, learned the joy of sports from her brothers, playing and practicing with them growing up. As a member of the badminton team, she wrote of supporting her teammates and helping to lift them up, which in turn built teamwork. Her coach said that she always had a team-first attitude, always helped others, and always made all feel included. Megan wrote of sports helping her accept failure, learn how to make mistakes, but of course, make friends and memories. She said she was always happiest on the court. Her coaches tell us she exemplifies what good sportsmanship is all about. So we wish her nothing but success on and off the court next year in college. Congratulations.
Presenting the Joseph and Susan Pisacano Memorial Foundation Scholarship, please welcome Tina Nguyen and John Latanzi. Ms. Brittany Cisneros Campos.
This is the first year that the Susan and Joseph Pisacano Foundation has awarded a scholarship to a well-deserved student of South Huntington. The foundation was started to honor two special long-term residents of Huntington Station. Joseph, a disabled United States Marine Corps Vietnam veteran and a longtime resident of East 17th Street, and part owner of Artie's Deli, also on East 17th Street. Yeah, a deli in the middle of a residential area. Susan, a mother of one who had a huge heart. Although they are with God now, their spirits remain with us. The foundation is not about giving a scholarship to the smartest or the most athletic student. It's about helping out someone that could use the help. The foundation is about giving a graduating student that is either in the foster care system or has lost a parent. The foundation is not about continuing education, but to show a student there's always someone out there to help.
Hello? Okay. Okay. Sorry. My name is Tina Nguyen. The Joseph and Susan Pisacano Memorial Foundation is a nonprofit foundation dedicated to my late foster parents. They were lifelong residents of East 17th Street and Huntington Station. They are not just the name of this scholarship. They were so much more to so many people. I have been a foster kid since I was 10. I did not meet Joe and Sue until I was 17 years old, about your age. They were my third set of foster parents. I was supposed to live with them until I turned 18 that year. I would be in college and would be legally on my own. Typically, foster parents do not take older kids, but Joe and Sue did. They believed that a kid of any age deserved a fighting chance. 26 years passed by, and I found myself living across the street from my foster parents. They were my babysitters, Uber drivers, and my cooks. They were my children's #1 fans at all the sporting events at Walt Whitman. This is not enough time this evening to go into the impact that they have made on me and my family. But I will say that they were my saviors. My mom crossed over in 2013, and my dad followed her in 2015. I would like to celebrate their love and their generosity with this memorial scholarship. I hope this scholarship will help the recipient the same way that my foster parents had helped me. It is the foundation's more way of paying it forward.
With our love and support, our first recipient of the Susan and Joseph Pisacano Foundation Scholarship is being awarded to Ms. Brittany Cisneros Campos. God bless.
Harper Garvey, can you come up, please? Representing the Walt Whitman Wildcat Marching Band Parents Association, Jackie Kiecki.
Everyone. I'm with the Marching Band Parent Association. Honor students who meet 4 to 5 years criteria of marching band. Right there. There we go. Okay. This year, we're only offering one scholarship due to there were only about 3 students that were eligible for the scholarship. I want to make note of the panel that picked Harper Garvey as the recipient for this year's scholarship. Harper was voted one of the best musicians for the 2024 school year. She has taught my daughter to play the flute and piccolo. She's picked up a lot from Harper. I want to congratulate Harper for being this year's recipient.
When you hear your name, please come down. Christopher Macaluso, Sean Murphy, Timothy Wagner, Megan Rankel. To award the Huntington American Legion Awards, Walter Scally.
Now hear this. Scally, member of American Legion Post 360, Huntington. Qualified for same by serving in the United States Navy for 4 years, from 1958 to 1962. I'll pause here while you try to calculate my age.
scholarship. Please welcome. Let's try this one. South Huntington Retired Teachers Association, Bridget Berbrick. Can I have Grace Oliveri up here? Bridget has been known to work the crowd. Go ahead, Bridget.
I'm just saying there's got to be 15 microphones up here right now. 16. So my name is Bridget Berbrick, and I'm president of the Retired Teachers Association, and I graduated from Whitman 50 years ago. I was working at the chef run, and I was talking to some kid that was helping me, and I said, you know, you got to keep track of all your stuff because there's scholarships, and I said I graduated 50 years ago, and his response, he looked at me and he went, dang. So South Huntington puts out good product. I came from here, my kids all graduated from here, you guys all have lots of good things going for you. The winner this year, I'm just going to say a few things about her. She belongs to the Red Cross Club, National Helpers, Chorus, has been on the honor roll, high honor roll, since middle school. She participates in Booster Club, the food pantry at St. Elizabeth's, volunteers for science camp, among others. Like all of you guys, your lists are pages worth. Our committee chose this young lady because through COVID, it was a tough time for the little kids, the middle school kids, the high school kids. You didn't get to socialize, you didn't get to see your friends. It was crummy for everybody. And through hard times, you all succeeded, and here you all are, as is Grace. And kudos to you, kudos to your teachers, kudos to everybody that figured out Zoom and everything else. And you have kids that now are here with great grades and scholarships ahead of them, and whatever they want to do. Our scholarship is meant for somebody who's going into the field of teaching, and Grace is looking to go for English education, and first choice Iona, and her second choice is New Paltz, which is where my son went, so I hope you go there. It was really good. So congratulations, Grace Oliveri, for the South Huntington Retired Teachers Association. Congratulations, honey. You're welcome. I'm standing on the step.
Representing the Janet's Loving Gifts Foundation, please welcome Cynthia Tucker. Can I please have Isabella Alvier?
Janet's Loving Gifts Foundation was founded to honor my mother, Janet Daniels. She was a mom, grandmother, and gave back to her community in many ways. She was a PTA president in this school district, and both of her children graduated from Whitman, my brother in '87 and me in 1989. And her granddaughter graduated last year in 2023. Her greatest regret was not being able to go to college. So when we started Janet's Loving Gifts Foundation, one of our priorities was to award a scholarship to help graduating seniors go to college. One applicant made an impression on all of our board members. We are proud to present our scholarship to Isabella Alviar.
Thank you. Can I please have Angelina Licklicken up here to award the Hidden Smiles Orthodontics Scholarship for females pursuing the sciences? Please welcome Mita Parikh.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Mita A. Parikh. I'm the owner and founder of Orthodontist of Hidden Smiles Orthodontics. Am I loud? Yeah. Yeah? Let me back it up a little.
Oh, no, it's perfect.
Oh, really? It's good. Oh, okay. I've been blessed to have the opportunity to bring smiles and self-confidence to the Huntington community for the last 10 years through braces, Invisalign, and hidden braces. I have the pleasure today of presenting the Hidden Smiles Orthodontics Scholarship for Women in Science to a well-deserved young lady. You may be wondering why we focus specifically on women in science. The answer is rooted in recognition of historical disparities and a belief in the boundless potential of women. Throughout history, women have made remarkable contributions to science, from Marie Curie, pioneering work in radioactivity, to Rosalind Franklin's crucial role in understanding DNA. However, despite these extraordinary achievements, women continue to remain underrepresented in many science disciplines. The disparity is not due to a lack of talent or passion, but often stems from systemic barriers that discourage women from pursuing and thriving in the scientific careers. By offering this scholarship, I hope to aid in a small change in dismantling these barriers. I want to aid talented women with some financial resources to pursue their education and research and soften their financial strain burden. More importantly, I want to send a powerful message of encouragement. Women in science, your dreams are valid, your contributions are needed, and your potential is limitless. Through this scholarship, I aim to support women who not only have the potential to excel in their scientific careers, but also to inspire and lead others. My hope is to empower her with the confidence and recognition she deserves. This year's scholarship winner has not only exhibited a passion for science, demonstrated a strong academic record, and strong leadership skills in the community and extracurricular activities. She thinks outside the box and is unafraid to challenge conventional wisdom. As the valedictorian of her class that began their journey during the pandemic, one of the most challenging times in human history, It is clear she has shown resilience in the face of obstacles and can persevere through setbacks. I am proud to be able to support this young lady in her scientific endeavors and her ability to inspire and lead others to shape a brighter future. It is my honor and pleasure to have this opportunity to support her as she continues to make her dreams a reality, and can't wait to see what advancements and contributions she brings into this world. On behalf of myself and the Hidden Smiles team, we're so proud to award Angelina Licklin this scholarship.
I would just like to say Angelina has never hidden a smile. Look at that. Representing the Friends of the South Huntington Library, please welcome Jen Conlon. Logan Needham, come on down.
Hi, my name is Miss Jen, and I'm the Young Adult Librarian at the South Huntington Public Library, and it is my pleasure to present the Friends of the South Huntington Public Library Scholarship. Story time. One of my many pleasures of my position at the library is seeing our regular library users evolve from small children to teenagers to mature adults ready to go out and change the world, and this year's winner is no exception. We have seen him grow up as a child attending a variety of programs, using our computers and checking out materials, to a shy teen stepping into the young adult library. As a young teen, he began attending meetings of the Teen Advisory Board and continued to participate as a virtual user during COVID. However, it was not until 2022 that he became an executive board member with a most memorable and impassioned speech about our theme about making yourself uncomfortable and pushing your limits. In all my years, I have never seen a teen challenge himself by literally trying every single type of community service that we offer. And guess what? While there were some things that he loved doing, I know there were other things he absolutely hated. But he always showed up and he gave it his all. Last summer, he designed the artwork for the Young Adult Summer Reading Challenge at the library. This was a first for us. I'm going to guess that he actually loved doing that because we loved seeing it. In case you did not know, he is an extremely talented and accomplished artist. Step outside the box. These are the words that come to mind when reflecting on his time as a volunteer who consistently pushed himself to grow and develop new skills, while we at the South Huntington Public Library reaped the rewards. Logan Needham. It has been a privilege and a pleasure to see you grow from that young, hesitant child to that thoughtful, insightful adult that you are today. Congratulations.
Okay, we have 5 more presenters, and then we'll read through the remaining list following that. To present Dr. Murphy's Community Service Award, please welcome Dr. John Murphy.
Thank you so much. This award was started in 2016. Walt Whitman is a special place full of amazing students, amazing families. It's a tremendous community. And one of the things that I always reveled when I first got here was the amount of community service and giving that our students do, more so than any other high school I would imagine. between food shelter, for food pantries, helping out the nursing homes. Our students are always giving. This award was made so that I could honor the people that I felt made such an impact, not only on the people that we're helping, but also on myself, and giving me the energy and the drive to want to always make sure that we're giving back to our community. Can we please have Mia Scabaris and Courtney McGee come up? So these two young ladies were given this award for two totally different reasons. And I wish I could give them all the students awards, except Mrs. Murphy would hate me a lot. So let's talk about Mia first. Mia, you were the most giving person I've ever met. When Mr. Villalobos talked about smiles, I don't think I've ever seen you without one. You're always there to give a high five, a hug, or give anything to anyone in need. In addition to that, you are somebody who advocates for the people around you. You are a member of the Ambassadors Program, which helps students with developmental delays and special needs. And you even go in, your phys ed class is even where you spend all your time helping students that need the help and need the socialization. You make me and make everyone around you want to be a better person, and I thank you for that, and that is why you were selected for the award. When I think of service and somebody who gives themselves wholly to everyone around them, I think of Courtney McGee. I don't know how she does so much that I think she spends more time here than I do. Not only is she a senior class officer where she helped out with the blood drive, community service where we went over to the nursing home. She was instrumental in Follies and every other senior event that our seniors get to participate in, and that she does this without complaint. She does this without remorse, and she does this because she wants to make sure the students and her peers around her are having the best experience possible. When she's in her downtime, she's also on multiple varsity sports and has been pivotal within the varsity basketball team, even helping to motivate our students in playing to win a Long Island championship. In addition to that, she's helped with the Girls Leaders Organization, where she's done breast cancer fundraisers and awareness. I got to have a bunch of flamingos on my front lawn, as well as helping out with Girls Sports Night, and most recently last night with our Girls Leaders End of the Year event. I don't know where you find the energy, Courtney, but I hope you never lose it, and I hope you never lose the fact that you always want to help somebody else in their time of need. So congratulations, Courtney.
May I have Emma Creighton, John Lenine, Kayla McCann, Megan Rankel, and Brennan Thompson. Is there a representative from the South Huntington Teachers Association here? Okay. Mr. Varlamos, would you like to present the South Huntington Teachers Association scholarships? Yes, thank you very much. Congratulations on behalf of Mr. Ralph Miranda, who is our building rep. He couldn't be here this evening. Congratulations, guys. To present the Donald A. Pius Memorial Scholarship, please welcome Emily Pius. Can I have Brittany Cisneros, Emelyn Morales Cruz, Carlos Saravia Umanzor, and Diana Liz Veliz.
My father, Donald Pius, has provided affordable housing to his childhood home of Huntington for over 40 years. In memory of my father and his tradition, every year my family gives out the Donald A. Pius Memorial Scholarship, which consists of 5 scholarships to deserving students. My dad knew that that God often has a different plan than the one we have in mind, and that life throws challenges at us to test our endurance. But more than anything, he knew the importance of family and community. So this scholarship is not necessarily for the straight-A student or the varsity athlete. This award is for the student who embodies the qualities of a man or woman who can persevere through life's oppositions and is able to show up for the people in his or her life. This scholarship goes beyond the classroom and looks at what the student is contributing to his or her family, community, and other extracurriculars. Join me in congratulating tonight's recipients. Diana Lees Feliz. Brittany Cineros Campos. Emlyn Morales Cruz. Carlos Rian Savila Umanzor.
Okay, this one has piqued my interest to present the Moon Jumpers Scholarship. Please welcome Vida Scaturo, Stephanie Gotard, Lisa Biolsi.
You didn't say who we were presenting to, though.
Yeah, we want to jump the moon first.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy that you're still here with us. Good evening. I'm Lisa. I'm here with Vida and Stephanie, and we represent the Moon Jumpers Charitable Foundation, a nonprofit organization whose mission is to support veterans, youth, and our community. We are pleased to be here to present the first annual high school scholarship. After reviewing all the amazing applications, it is our privilege and honor to stand before you as we recognize the outstanding achievements of one of Walt Whitman's remarkable students. Tonight, we have the opportunity to award a scholarship to a young lady who not only excelled academically, but has also demonstrated exceptional character, leadership, and a commitment to serving her community. This scholarship represents more than just financial assistance. It is a symbol of our belief in the potential of our youth to shape the future. It is a testament to the hard work, dedication, and perseverance of our recipient, Aaliyah Mazzara, who has shown resilience in the face of challenges and the determination to pursue her dreams. As we present the scholarship, we not only celebrate the accomplishments of Aaliyah, but also acknowledge the support and encouragement she has received from her family, teachers, and mentors along the way. Her success is a reflection of the collective effort and unwavering belief in the power of education to transform lives. To Aaliyah, we offer our heartfelt congratulations. May the scholarship serve as a stepping stone towards achieving your aspirations and making a positive impact on the world around you. Your potential is limitless, and we are excited to see where your journey takes you. Congratulations. And we have Moon Jumper swag.
Oh, Moon Jumper swag.
Congratulations. Thanks, John. Thank you.
Our final presenter of the evening, please welcome Mr. Dennis Martin. Can I have Tanaya Smith and Chelsea Murphy, please?
So first and foremost, I want to take responsibility and apologize for the microphone debacle. In case you don't know me, I am Dennis Martin, the Director of Facilities for South Huntington Schools. I am also an executive board member and state representative for the New York State Schools Facility Association. The association serves a voice for more than 600 directors, building managers, and health and safety officers throughout New York State. Every year we raise funds in an effort to give things like scholarships. So most think of us in terms of creating and maintaining new bleachers, fitness centers, boilers, art galleries, microphones, cleaning, and things like that. Yes, that is what we do in our effort to create an excellent learning environment. However, today, I get to show who we are as a group. We are a group that is committed to supporting students and their growth. I understand the positive impact our efforts can have on their future, and I am excited to give to the South Huntington learning community. This is one of our proudest days, a day that I get to provide 2 scholarships. So for the first recipient, Chelsea Murphy, somewhat predictable, she's an individual planning to study architecture. I am hopeful this brilliant young student will enter the educational side and create some spaces for us here in South Huntington later on. So Chelsea Murphy is an all-around fantastic student, an international traveler who had a stellar time in London last year. She's an active participant in the Girls Leader organization, and she must have heard Villarmos' speech, because I am told whenever you see her in the hallways, she always has a smile on her face. Chelsea will be attending the University of Delaware in the fall and studying architecture. Congratulations.
Is it environmental? What is it? Oh, landscape architecture.
Outstanding. Yes.
It's landscape architecture.
Which we also need help with here. So our next, Tanaya Smith. For this recipient, I chose a field that is near and dear to my heart. I have a master's degree in social work from Stony Brook University, and through the years I have worked with many rehabilitation groups and now Long Island Hospice. I can tell you it takes a special individual to choose a career in helping others. I believe South Huntington provides a great example of commitment to social-emotional well-being. I am honored and truly excited to be a part of this next recipient's path. Tania Smith is involved, intrinsically motivated student who has mastered balancing her coursework and activities. Not only does she never complain about the schoolwork and activities, but she truly enjoys them all. She has worked diligently to succeed academically, and she is ready to tackle whatever lies ahead of her. Tania is involved in numerous clubs, including animal rescue, digital photo, and she is immersed in the Whitman school culture. Tania will be attending Farmingdale College in the fall to pursue a degree in psychology. I can't wait to see the positive impact she will have. Congratulations.
Notice the microphone worked the entire time he was talking. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. With the remaining 15 or so monetary awards, we're going to call your name. Come down here, you'll get a certificate from Mr. Blair, and come up and stay on the risers, and then we'll take a picture with all 15 of you.
Can I just
okay?
say one thing?
Sure.
All right, good evening. I'm just going to be really quickly. I'm going to speak briefly. Let's give Mr. Villarmos a round of applause. He is the MC. And even when he retires, I'm sure he'll come back and we'll figure out a way to get him in the budget because he does a fantastic job. Second, I want to say one other thing. We have a bunch of wonderful students here, but Caitlin Mondry, where are you? Raise your hand, raise your hand. This is not an award or monetary or anything like that, so I just want to talk about her really quickly for 30 seconds. So a couple weeks ago, my wife is a teacher in Miller Place School District, and she's a second grade special ed teacher. She has a student where her mother passed away earlier this year. The son, who's on the special ed side, was in her classroom, and he was falling asleep in the classroom all the time. And she actually called the father and said, listen, is everything okay? Because he keeps falling asleep. And she says, Mrs. Blair, I don't know what's going on. You should take him to the doctor. She took him to the doctor. Turns out he ends up having brain cancer, and he's terminal right now. I called Caitlin down, and immediately I said, you know what? His name is Peter. He's a wonderful student, and he loves Mario Brothers. Can you do me something? And she's like, yes, Mr. Blair, not a problem. I always get, yes, Mr. Blair, not a problem. And then a month later, I'm still asking, where is it? She had it to me within 3 or 4 days, emailed it to me, And it was the most beautiful piece of work that she could have ever, she does beautiful work all the time, but it meant so much. And this is the type of selfless act that us here as a community, she doesn't know this student doesn't know her, but she jumped right into action. And that's why all of you are sitting here this evening, because you've done something that made you jump into action and you are being recognized for it. So she did something very special. My wife delivered it to the hospital, and unfortunately he does not have that much time left, but he loves that picture, and it is hanging up in his hospital, and she loves it. He loves it, Peter loves it, and she just did an amazing job. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and if Peter was here right now, he'd want to thank you also. That's it.
Okay, once again, when we call your name, get a certificate from Mr. Blair, and stay on the risers, please. The Blood Drive Award, Eliana Kazin and Megan Rankel. The Eileen Hanna Memorial Scholarship, Caitlin Mondry. Dr. Marie Franz Cambron Memorial Scholarship, Grace Oliveri. Edna and Mark Tully Memorial Scholarship, Jaden Morales Aparicio. Huntington Southside Civic Association Scholarship, Kieran Davis. James Riley Memorial Scholarship, John Adams. Jody Cohn Memorial Scholarship, Emmeline Morales Cruz. Jordan Shubin Memorial Scholarship, otherwise known as Jordan's Light, Jaron Miles Smullian. Hurry up, Jaron. Long Island Community Foundation, Dr. Robert and Olga von Tauber Scholarship. We have two recipients, Diana Lees Veliz, John Lenine. The Mike Feeney Scholarship, Venus Marlowe Castro Stewart. Let me try that again. Venus Marlowe Castro Stewart. Maureen Dougherty Scholarship, Monica Martinez Campos, Carlos Saravia Umansor. The Mushara Family Health Services Scholarship, Delana Steenson. South Huntington Nurses Association Scholarship, Christina Valella. The Stanley Wiglarski Scholarship, Kayla McCann. The Barbara Speraza Memorial Scholarship, Lily Majewski. The Philip Martin Schaefer Memorial Scholarship, Rachel Adam and Kayla McCann. And the Youth Wildcat Wrestling Vincent Altabrando Memorial Scholarship, Kathleen O'Mara. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our final monetary award recipients.
Let's get in the picture. Okay, so I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight, and let's give a round of applause for the sponsors who made this night possible. Thank you very much. So tomorrow I'm going to be sending out a famous Parent Square message. It's going to have a list of all the winners, and I will also send out the exclusive scholarship, that original packet that has all of what the amounts are, so you can look through there. But that will all be posted tomorrow. So in case anybody has any questions, just